Houston, Texas, and the house Bill Yeoman and Andre Ware built, home to the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for liftoff. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Houston Cougars offense will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that...
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an... Houston wants to play fast.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-hurry.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Thurman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Back to pass, it's Mahan. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Cougars look to keep this drive humming. Rides the back and leaves it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Houston will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback
coming out aggressively. He's got it inside the 30. And he will house it.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Right down the middle. Complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets down to the 42-yard line.
That's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, it's Mahan. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Hauls it in.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators called drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Make it happen. It'll be third and long.
Ready, 18. Ready, 18.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains down to 22.
Single.
And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
To the air on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Hawkins. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Cougars line it up with a first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Set to kick it away.
On the move from inside his 5. Smashes it with the stiff arm. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top. The last time they had it, Jesse, they'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Clear! Here we go!
The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5.
The ball carrier.
Got it!
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's what he catches, big fella.
They'll toss it to the left. Sweet cut there. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Ready up!
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39.
Ringo! Unlock! Set!
To the ground with the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Second down coming up.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
And how about this offense? What are you thinking as a defense right now? I'm thinking pass, pass, bringing in guys, making sure I stay deep, playing for the pass, and they run the run right at him. Kind of catch him off guard, get the big yardage, big play, 1st down for this offense.
Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
3rd down coming.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. And it's in for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Dropping back, it's Mahan. Unloads to the right. They needed a big play, and they got it. Love what they did there, putting the big fella in the slot, letting him use his ability to get downfield and create some space and find the soft spot in the zone.
No doubt. You got the big fella in the slot, so you get your matchup. You know it's zone coverage. You know you want to come out there, let him go make a play. That is a recipe for success, finding that matchup and exploiting it.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Oh, better look out. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you.
Intercepted. They're back in their own end, and they stop the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. forced out of the pocket. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse.
And it always seems like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds. You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Baker. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They'll ride the running back and lead him with it.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
How about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going.
Cricket.
They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the 1st half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting.
Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the 1st down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them. And
he rolls into the house. Touchdown,
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball loose.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Number 15, set to kick it off.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it up. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To throw, it's Baker. It's complete on the right side. At the 45, on its way. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Running to Green. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And that's a 1st.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a 1st down, new set of downs for the offense.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. The offense changing the play.
Black 24. Get set, get set.
Gets the back moving. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight, that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
They'll run him from the gun. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Splits the uprights, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in a second.
Coach said he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Back to throw, it's Mahan. Quickly complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 40 for the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires on the run. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd. And he'll take it in. Touchdown, Houston.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what. Keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Going to try to get it himself. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Smith. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback and his intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
On the double.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Complete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Banner.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm, and I like they take a shot down the field. But interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Complete to the back.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Back to throw, it's Mahan. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and score.
Flying down the left side. He's at the 40. The 20. Inside. Touchdown, Houston. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Leaves it with the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Might be changing the route. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Smith. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Complete on the comeback.
The second
All
pass.
down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And he's tackled.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Slithers into space. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
221 wing. 221 wing. Set hut. Dip 3 soda. Dip 3 soda. Roll, roll.
Fullback's got it. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
White 29. White 20.
On the run, it's Hawkins. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Show. Break.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun, running back on the move. Good, solid tackle.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They kick it away on 4th down. Just needs a quick to get a return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To give to the lone running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
7, 4, 4, 4. 180.
They try to get it outside on the left. Breaks into the open. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Cooler. Ready, go.
On the option. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. Tulsa went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Golden Hurricanes team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Dropping back, it's Mahan. Makes the grab, it's Hawkins. Crosses the 35. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get in his hands. Don't move fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Brings up second down.
Let's go.
So now it's second and long.
Ready, team.
Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw on third. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down, turning it on. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to go there. He just got tired.
In the red zone.
In the red area, it's Hawkins. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Let's go.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Set. Check.
Looking to fire. Using the quick game. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And we've been treated to quite the performance so far from both sides. Let's take a moment and have a look at the stats. So we open the final period with a third down play.
Back 18. Back 18.
Looking for a man. It's Mahan. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
Picks up one.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. Easy call for the refs. This is now a 7-point game.
Set to kick
And
off.
you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short.
Cooler 18. Drum.
Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Gain of 1.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
4-1-4 satellite. 4-1-4 satellite. Let's go. Let's go.
Might as well give it to him again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Motion from the back. Run it with the fullback. He got the first down and more. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Gain of 10.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Making side adjustments here. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Steps away. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. At the 20, he's got space. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Houston going up tempo.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up on tempo. They're ready to do it again.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air, it's Mahan. Makes the grab. I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores, got to push the ball down the field, take more chances.
Working that wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Wide receiver going in motion. Shotgun snap on third down. Makes the grab. They'll finally drag him down. Gets him to the 40, and it's a first down.
Good enough for
They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's just been throwing bullets all over the field.
Let's go.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
Black 14. Black 14.
Just keep slinging it. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And they had 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, David.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Cornhole 88. Cornhole 88. Let go.
He wants to throw it. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
by the back.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking for a productive play on first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Runs through a tackle. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
Flag. Flag. Flag.
The give and tick, 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 tick. At the 35, he's open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. This time he does it. And finally, the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And after play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
And as the quarterback takes a knee, that clock keeps dwindling away, now under a minute to play. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would